What up YouTube? It's your boy VSAT, back, bringing you guys another video. And today's video, we are going to be talking about Call of Duty 2016. We are just about 5 months into the Call of Duty Black Ops 3 life cycle, and that means, believe it or not, but the next Call of Duty is already around the corner, and we will only be hearing more information moving forward about what that title is going to be very soon. Now, it has been confirmed already that Infinity Ward will be developing the next Call of Duty, which is not a surprise to anyone. However, what they might be working on may just be a surprise to us all. The last Call of Duty game we got from Infinity Ward was Call of Duty Ghost, back in 2013, being the first Call of Duty game to be released on next-gen, or now what is technically current-gen consoles in the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. However, Ghost to a large part of the COD community was an utter letdown, coming off of the success of what was Modern Warfare 3 and Call of Duty Black Ops 2. So would we even have a chance of seeing a Ghost 2? Despite the campaign pointing to all directions of it being a potential Ghost 2, is the name Ghost and COD even a reasonable thought to this point? Well, first let's go to 2014. There's been some theories and speculation that from 2014 on, all three of these COD developers in Sledgehammer, Treyarch, and Infinity Ward would be working on something totally new to the Call of Duty franchise, which is advanced movements. No longer being able to just run on the ground, but have these soldiers now being able to boost and jetpack movements in the air, adding more verticality to the gameplay and revolutionizing the way we play Call of Duty today. Where I miss and would love to see the classic style of no advanced movements return for at least one of the three developers, I must admit I do have quite a bit of fun in these engagements, high up engagements that is, and hope to see these advanced movements games carry on to the future of Call of Duty and hopefully continue to improve. Although, is it possible that they all just decided to move forward and no longer pursue what at the time to them may have been perceived as old repetitive gameplay of what we consider today traditional Call of Duty? To me, it is not inconceivable that all three of these developers, under the umbrella of which is Activision, decided that moving forward in verticality and advanced movement was the future for this franchise. However, the Call of Duty community, as passionate as it is, hasn't taken so warmly to advanced movements, being heavily split that they either love or utterly despise the new movement system. In addition, shortly after making Call of Duty Ghost, the Infinity Ward team started making what in 2016 is going to be their next game. They probably had to have been at least a year or a year and a half of development of their next game when the feedback was given that not everyone was taking to advanced movements so warmly. Would Infinity Ward, if they had done about a year or nearly 2 years to that point, absolutely scrap what they were working on? The answer is unlikely, and the only hope for the classic Call of Duty lovers that want to see a return of the old style is that they better hope they never wanted to adapt this new movement style in the first place. So that leads to the question. VSAT, what's it going to be? What's Call of Duty 2016 going to be? Personally, I would not doubt one bit if Infinity Ward 2 had adapted the new movements into what will be their game. However, I do believe it is more likely going to be a piggyback of what was Call of Duty Ghost. However, because of the poor sales and bad image Ghost had resonated with us Call of Duty fans, I do not believe it will be a direct sequel to Call of Duty Ghost, at least in the namesake. Meaning, I don't believe it will be Ghost 2, I believe the story will take place after Ghost and continue forward of what they started. However, they will adapt a new name and steer away from the correlation of their previous installment. With that being said, multiplayer won't be changed all that much in my opinion. I think it's going to stay more modern than anything else. It won't be futuristic and it won't be past. It won't be a world at war, from my personal opinion. Now, when you start applying to colleges, mentors teach you a few things. They teach you to apply to a reach school, a school that you probably deserve to be in, and a safe school, just in case you don't get into any of the schools. So I'm going to tell you guys what my so-called reach would be for Call of Duty 2016. My reach would be Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4. Undoubtedly, unequivocally, without the innovation and success of Call of Duty 4, Call of Duty is not in the position it is today. Before Call of Duty 4 launched, Call of Duty sales from 1 to 3 were as follows: 1.7 million for Call of Duty 1, 2.5 million for Call of Duty 2, and 1.2 million for Call of Duty 3. Call of Duty 4 then flourished to a whopping 13.5 million, nearly tripling what Call of Duty sold in the previous 3 installments combined, tripling 3 of the previous games in one game, nearly making it, or assisting in making it, the juggernaut it is today. So it would only be right if Infinity Ward took that formula of what so many people loved and returned to it. They don't necessarily need to make it following Modern Warfare 3, but maybe more as a prequel or a standalone to the series, but adapt the Modern Warfare name, which came with so much prestige and success, and just create a new story for us. Reaching even further now, but possibly even do some more fan service on the multiplayer side and add maybe a gun or two tops from each of the 3 Modern Warfare games, obviously the best games of course, and even maybe 3 to 5 total maps of our favorite maps across COD 4 to Modern Warfare 3, but of course have the majority of the content being new and fresh to us all. That way, us Call of Duty fans who have been supporting this series forever, or in 2007 in more particular, have the nostalgia of what was great about the old Call of Duty games and why we fell in love with it. So I now leave it to you guys. What do you guys want to see out of Infinity Ward for Call of Duty 2016? Be sure to leave a comment down below of what you guys think. I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.